We are back with some Dungeons and Dragons.
Hello.
How are you guys
Woohoo.
doing today?
Doing good?
Dude.
I'm back from the dead, guys. I made it alive.
Welcome back.
You never died. So welcome
I
back to
wasn't here
the
last day.
virtual table.
Welcome back, Edward.
That's cold.
That's good.
Unless they're gonna start falling.
Thank you all. Thank you all.
Actually, no, he's closer to the Rennes Bay.
This music.
You got some new music.
Live the jag.
Alright. It's a little cheery. I'm sure that'll probably change soon, but anyways. So yeah, nothing really, no new updates. Those of you who are missing macros, those should be correct now. You should have everything you guys need. We'll go over the recap to go over what was missed or whatnot. But see, I think I told you what you did last session. Is that correct?
I think so.
I did, right? I'm pretty sure I did.
The mainly thing I think I only did was buy the ingredients to a spell.
Yeah, you just kind of chilled, taking it easy. A lot of, a lot of stuff to mull over. A reminder as well, from 2 sessions ago, but for you last session, you got some information. Just in case you forgot about that.
I got information.
You did forget about it. Yeah, you got some information from the place that you went to. Yeah. Just a reminder that you know that nobody else does, in case you wanted to share that with people. Which I imagine so, because you're a group. But, Anyways, without further ado...
I'm going to come up and print.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm going to use it when I could.
Yeah, promise, sir.
Without further ado, let's go over some session recap. Last session, after our party was ambushed in the middle of the night by bandits and came out victorious, they tied up the 2 surviving bandits to a tree and waited for Pesmine to wake up. As hours passed, Pesmine eventually woke up, and after some talking between the group, it was understood that the bandits were criminals Pesmine locked up before. The bandits came to take Pesmine away again and hold her for ransom, along with a couple of other commoners who were later encountered. As the party took a long rest and took what they wanted from the bandits' loot, as well as taking a moment to encounter and talk with the aforementioned commoners, the party did some light trading with the commoners before ultimately setting off. And so, we resume where we left off, with the party having left the area they were at, the area where they took a long rest, the area where they tied up the 2 bandits, as well as the area where they encountered some of the other commoners who were taken hostage by the bandits. And the party is now making their way over to the approximate location of the material deposit. A reminder that the time is midday and it has started to lightly rain. I'm not going to put an overlay of that because I don't have a light rain option, but it is raining lightly. Not enough to obscure your vision necessarily, but it is enough to disrupt your sense of hearing somewhat. But yeah, I'm gonna assume you guys are gonna continue to make your way. But is there anything you guys wanted to do before then, or as you're making your way over?
Do we know exactly where the material deposit is, or we're just gonna be looking around the forest?
You're gonna be looking around the forest.
Okay.
You haven't found the material deposit it is, but you vaguely recall some of the surroundings, so you know you're approaching the area where the material deposit approximately is. And a reminder that you guys have already been here, that you've already spent a couple of hours in the previous day looking around for the deposit. So yeah.
I'm gonna look at everybody. Hey guys, it's me, Z.
Hmm.
How long do you guys want to take looking for this? I can probably find it instantaneously.
How would you do that?
With magic, of course.
Oh, magic seems complicated. I just think of Seraphim when I swing my glaive down. If you want to do your magic thing, go for it.
Okay. I'm gonna need some information though from you guys. It's about the object. So, what's the information that we all gathered of the object?
What object?
The deposit, the
It
scales.
smells.
Mm-hmm. Is that it?
It's
Is
most
that it?
likely the carcass of Ouroboros.
Okay. Okay.
Well,
It's black.
pretty sure it is.
It's okay. Okay.
Yep.
Anything else?
It vibrates, kind of, or else one of the scales did. And like Ouroboros, like when it was like alive, and then killed. Like its regular organic body, skin, scale thing. I don't know.
Okay. I think that's good enough. I'm going to, Mr. DM, cast Locate Object.
Sure. Quick question though,
Yeah, it's
before I tackle that. Unless I'm mistaken, didn't you guys collect some of the material
We did.
like
Yep.
very recently?
Yep.
Who has
Yep.
that?
Yeah.
I checked your notes. Nobody has it.
It should be either Pesmine or Vienna.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
One of them.
Because the Meerx wanted to take it to the temple. You guys were like, no. And I was like, oh.
Let
No.
me look.
We end up giving it to the mayor, the two that we did originally find, but then the one from the monstrosity should be either Vienna or Pesmine.
I don't remember
We-
picking something up.
I
Oh,
remember we
because
found
we-
it, but I don't have it in my notes. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Remember when that was.
You know that guy?
Hey, this guy.
That
That
guy?
guy's back.
Wait, where? I was too zoomed in.
This guy. See?
Oh,
This
him.
guy?
Yeah, it's either Pesmine or
Dude.
Vienna because I didn't. I went to the horse.
I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I recall Vienna and Pesmine taking a moment to.
Loot the go corpses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do that.
I mean, I remember doing that, but I don't remember harvesting.
All right, then you guys
No,
don't have the
just-
material then.
No.
All right, moving on. Because I don't remember. I'll have to check
I
the
don't remember the
VOD later.
Did the monstrosity have the material?
I don't
Yeah,
remember,
it was
to be
it.
honest.
I'm
The monstrosity ate
pretty.
the
I
material.
could be
Yeah, I
mistaken.
literally have it here in my notes that says found more material inside monstrosity. And that's it.
Oh,
Did
Oh,
we
you
just
do have
forget to
it.
grab it?
no. Pesmine has it then. It's in her notes.
Most likely.
Oh,
One of
right.
us
You
could
have
have
like
it.
written
Picture
notes,
for
right?
You. I'll take a picture for you.
With her.
Yeah, she has written notes because she has
Gotcha.
that fancy little book. Remember?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Time
Cool.
to add that into the digital
Just
one.
wanted to double check that. All right. With that then, locate objects.
Would that information be prevalent then? The that Pesmine has the object.
Negative.
That wouldn't be okay. Damn. Okay, because I was like, oh, before casting a spell, then like, can I just grab the object?
Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna. Yeah, I mean, you could do that, or you could just be. You're just familiar with it. That's why I brought it up in case you cared about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, specifically locate object. I'm looking at because this would be technically a different object because you're looking for the deposit and you have the object in question.
Yeah.
But I'm imagining looking specifically at the part where it says, alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind, such as a certain kind of. Cool. A couple of things to note before you cast this spell. Just friendly reminder. You guys are still about an hour away from the approximate location. This is a concentration spell that's only going to last upwards to 10 minutes.
But it's 1,000 feet, right?
Correct. So you would get pinged.
Okay.
But it's 1,000 feet.
An hour away.
And you're about an hour away.
Maybe we hold off on doing that then. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just, especially
Sounds like
as a
Mr.
warlock with
DM's
2 spell
warning.
slots,
Wait, I just used both spell slots.
this is the one, this is me being like, hey, maybe, I mean, you do you.
I didn't realize we were like an hour away from the actual coordinates. Okay. My bad.
You're good. So you're
I'll
gonna wait till you get
slot.
closer, just for clarity.
Yeah.
Cool.
We can say that my
Just
spell
double
slot's being
check it.
used, but I'm just holding it right now.
Gotcha. All right. Then is it safe to assume you guys aren't gonna be doing anything? You guys are gonna just make your way over, and then when you're in the area, just start doing things.
Yeah.
As on our way there, I'm gonna go hey, Pesmine, out loud, by the way. I got information about what you're looking for.
What am I looking for?
The thing that you asked me to do.
I don't remember. Nope.
And I'll hand back the book.
Oh, you got me a book. That's so nice. Thank you.
Pesmine. Should tell people.
This is so
Scratch
polite.
my head a little. Looking around.
Well, it's not my job to tell people or to tell the whole group. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm just gonna give her back the book.
Thanks for this. It's really thoughtful.
Let's get going.
Mm-hmm.
All right. After that brief exchange, you guys continue to make your way over.
So
Let's
what kind
go,
of book
Vienna.
did he get you?
Some kind of romance novel.
Do I hear
Doesn't
that?
seem like.
Nope, you were too far away.
I'm like, lies. I did not get her a romance.
He was too far away. He was too.
All right.
Hmm.
As time passes, eventually, you guys arrive to a familiar forest, albeit one you haven't explored too deeply. So you arrive at the approximate location. There's no map.
Is this? We're
Feet
here.
are the mine. You're there.
Okay,
all right?
okay.
We made it,
Or
guys.
more specifically, wow, look, you're leaving the beaten path now. You're exploring the forest. There you go.
into another beaten path. Oh my god.
Does it smell now? This area?
Are we within the coordinates?
You're within the general area. A reminder. I'll show you the. Actually, do I even have it in feet? No, I don't. Well, that's unfortunate, but it's fine.
How much meters are we from it?
You guys are here. Approximate location is this entire area over there.
Mhm.
Okay. So we're like on the outskirts.
In terms of feet, I'm searching it up. Just so you know the general area.
Then 200 feet.
Oof, yeah. Oof. You could do locate object, but it's gonna. I don't know if it's gonna help you too much. I'll be honest. So you see how you're on one tile right now?
Yeah.
So each tile
That's.
is
Don't tell me it's more than
6
1,000.
miles, which is about roughly. I'm gonna round down, 31,500 feet.
What? Okay,
Locate
okay.
object is 1,000 feet. It's up to you. If you do it, you might gain advantage on a check, but it's not a guarantee.
Yeah.
And I'll
What's
leave
the
that
date
to
again
your own
today?
discretion. Today's date is Water Day, August the 5th.
Oh, okay, so that's updated. Cool.
Yeah, that is updated. Unless I
Okay,
messed
okay.
up, but I'm pretty sure I've been pretty good with it.
Do I take the gamble, guys? Maybe it's 1,000 feet from us.
I don't see any harm in walking more. If anything, you could probably try to get Archie back right now while we're walking.
Archie's gonna take an hour, and I have to be still to do that.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, because it's a ritual spell, so I can't be just walking around in mindlessly. It's like there's a whole like, no, you gotta do some stuff.
Oh,
Gotta be sitting down, meditating for an hour, kind of thing.
well, did
An
you
hour
want to
plus
do
the-
it?
I was gonna do it if we do locate where the object. I was like, hey guys, before we kind of go in and start collecting stuff, let me just sit back for an
Yeah.
hour.
Okay. Let's roleplay it out.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we can
So-
keep walking down this towards like the middle of the location.
Yeah. As we're walking, I'm kind of kicking some rocks that come in my way. Whatever branches. I'll take my glaive and just chop them away. Typically, you'd use a machete or something like that, but big old glaive's gonna work.
Machete.
Yep. Does it? Are we close enough to like smell the deposit now, Mr. DM?
Oh, wait. Hold up. Sorry, I just
Oh,
remembered.
oh,
I
oh.
actually do have a map.
That's crazy.
Where are we? We're in the dark. We're in the void.
I know. It's a
I'm
reused
glad
map,
we didn't miss the whole
but it's a map. Look at that.
I wonder
There
where
you
we
go.
are.
There's some new scenery, sort of. Listen, it's
Hey, where's the
still
bears?
RP. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. Anyways, sorry. What was the question?
do we smell the deposit yet?
You can make a
Yeah, is it-
perception check.
Okay.
Everybody start smelling. Get those sniffers out.
See where my
Oh boy, that 20.
perception?
Mm-hmm.
Damn boy.
My
Right.
nose is stuffy right now.
As
Oh,
you guys are initially entering the forest now, kind of keeping your eyes, ears, and sniffers open, you don't smell anything out of the ordinary, which is also maybe a good sign, but not what you're looking for. You don't smell anything like death or anything rotting or anything like that. So there's likely no undead immediately nearby. But there's definitely not the deposit nearby, at least in your general vicinity. If you guys are going to be spending the next bit of time looking around, a reminder: you've scanned the area, like you've walked around the couple, like the few miles, right? You've taken a day to look around, so it'll be faster. It'll be faster to scan the area now that you've have already done so in the past, but it will still take you guys a bit of time, essentially in the form of hours. So every hour you guys decide to explore the area, I'll have you make survival checks to see if you can sniff out the location. You guys are free to do things, whatever you think might help you find the area. Or if you want to do anything in between searching, you can do that.
Which direction did we came from to get to this point? Did we come like north? Did we come from south, east, or west?
You came from like northwest.
So we came from up here, right? Like north,
I don't.
northwest, or you see my arrow?
Oh, I had to zoom out. Yeah.
We came from like this area going down towards here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna head in this direction. I'm gonna start heading in this direction here.
Oh, so we just spend the
I'm gonna
next
stick
hour
with
searching.
Pesmine. This girl is super trash.
All right, so you guys are gonna
Think we
spend the
should-
next hour searching?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't go
Alright.
too far, guys.
Can I look for herbs simultaneously?
You can, but you would be doing worse in one or both.
All right, well, there's 3 of us looking for the deposit if I'm really focusing on some herbs, so
Vienna, we're going this way. We're going this way.
that's where I'm going.
I'm focusing on smelling.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm just focusing on searching.
Are you guys
I'm herb
relatively
searching.
being in the same group, or are you going like thousands of feet away from each other?
Not
Well, we're not gonna
thousands
go
of feet,
so
no.
far, yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Oh.
Okay, so you guys are keeping relatively nearby.
Yeah, but hold on. Before everyone leaves, and I just yell, be like, wait, hold on, I need to give you guys something.
Yes, Mama.
Can someone pass me one of their daggers, please?
I don't have any weapons on me, so
Just need to
Oh.
borrow it real quick.
Oh, I pressed it. I've
Oh, it's okay,
stabbed
don't
you
worry.
for 3
We're
seconds.
I was just role playing it out, don't worry, it's all good. But I'm assuming I can take the dagger from you, Pesmine.
Here you go.
Okay, I'll be like,
A small token
Thanks.
for saving my life.
yeah. And then I'm going to use my Hexblooded feature. And I'm going to look at Pesmine and I'm going to be like, so do you want a pinky, a thumb, a fingernail, or a lock of my hair? Because we can use it to talk to each other a little bit. I
Well,
can
I'll just
send a
take your hair,
message.
as that's
Oh.
the least offensive to me, anyway. Yeah.
Take a finger, it'll grow back.
My hand shaking while I'm holding the dagger near my pinky, and I'm like, oh, just hair. Okay. Pinky's head started to bleed a little bit. Meerx was ready to just give the pinky.
No, that's okay.
Why was Pinky your first choice?
I don't know. It's just seems to be the way to go with being a hex-blooded. Is that? Yeah. Never mind. You know what? I guess that is pretty weird. And then he chop a part of my the ends of my hair, and then I kind of just. I don't even know if I would have anything to kind of like bundle it together, but use a little bit of the hair, tie it up, and then I hand it over to Pesmine, and I'll explain like so now like my lock of hair, it's just imbued with like magic in a sense. So while you're holding it, as long as I'm within 10 miles of you, I can send you a telepathic message. So if I'll go with Z while we look around, but let's not stray too far in case I need to get in contact with you. But this is
Sounds good.
one way, just so you know. So only I can send the message to you.
That's really nifty. I'll
Yeah.
keep it somewhere I can hear you.
Put it around your ear like a Bluetooth device.
Well, no, it's telepathic, it's fine. Or she wears my hair like an extension.
I'm just gonna tuck
Breaks
it
it
behind
in.
my ear like a flower.
Breaks it in.
Bluetooth
Breaks it
device
into a
is
rat
not
tail.
connected.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Oh my
Okay. Let's meet back here in an hour, and then if we haven't, then we'll look for each other. Good.
Sounds good.
All right. Lead the way, Z.
Sure. Let's go crazy.
So I'm assuming because of that, you guys are gonna get a bit more of a distance, but still not too far, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And then you two are going together, and then you two are going together. Pesmine, are you actively looking for the deposit, or are you looking for herbs?
Herbs. We got 3 other heads looking.
All right. And with
I'm
that,
actively looking.
Vienna, Meerx, and Z, make me a survival check. Pesmine, make me a nature check.
Okay.
Oh hell no.
Let's go, Mew.
I'm gonna cry, bro.
That's a nat
guys-
1.
You're
is this?
buzzing still from me?
Oh no.
Okay, good.
There you
Okay. Yeah. 18.
All right.
Got an 18.
That's what-
Well,
That's what happens when you don't look for the deposit.
Pesmine is looking around for herbs. Unfortunately, doesn't find any, despite being in a forest. A bit sidetracked, thinking about the deposit, thinking about the herbs. An hour passes, and unfortunately, nothing is gained. Vienna, likewise, except not looking for herbs, just looking at Pesmine looking for herbs. Unfortunately, an hour passes, and you don't find anything. Z and Meerx, an hour passes, and though Meerx is on top of things, is alert, is actively looking around for things. You guys as well do not find the material deposit. However, Meerx,
Yes.
as you and Z are kind of walking alongside each other, kind of just navigating through the forest. A reminder, it is lightly raining. As you guys are moving through the forest and you guys spot some little puddles here and there, you notice that as you are walking with Z, actually, I'm gonna change the music. This is too chirpy. I'm sorry.
As you're walking with Z, we gotta change the music.
Hold up.
I'm not that gloomy, guy.
You guys are looking for the material deposit of this and that. I should have changed this a while ago. Anyway, sorry. Meerx, as you're walking alongside Z, and you're passing a couple of the ponds of water, you notice that in one of the ponds, you think you're starting to see things. Maybe it's the visions acting up again, but you notice that one of the ponds, little puddles of water, your reflection in it, as you move past it, your reflection does not.
Oh.
And it looks like it continues to stare at you, unmoving, as you pass it.
I'm going to stop in my tracks. My shoulders are tensing up a little bit here. I'm looking back at the puddle and be like, hold on, Z. There's something weird. And I walk up towards the puddle, kind of, looking to the left and right, like moving my head that way to see if the puddle moves with me. It has my full attention now.
As you're more aware of it, and you're kind of looking to see if anything changes, the reflection of the puddle, you notice at that point, your reflection in the puddle will then move, and it will raise its hand. Your reflection will raise its hand, and will kind of,
Grab her.
with an index finger, kind of motion for you to approach it.
I'm hesitant, and I look over at Z, and I look back at the puddle, like, is he seeing this? Is this just me? And be like, Z, do you? Hold on.
Okay.
There's something weird. My reflection isn't right here, and I get down on my
Don't-
knee, and I come a little closer to the puddle. Not touching it, but like my head is hovering over top of it now. I'll be like, what do you want? Why are you wearing my face? Which is kind of ironic to say as a changeling, but you know.
As you approach the reflection and start to talk to it, demanding answers, Z, you see Meerx talking all this weird stuff about a reflection or something. You see her kind of crouch down towards like a random puddle. You just see her looking back at her reflection, and you don't know what's going on.
There's a normal reflection.
Just no
It
reflection.
isn't.
Yeah, you don't know what the hell is going on with this lady.
You know what? I trust Meerx enough to say if she sees something weird, you know, I'll be ready. I'll keep a tent. You know, I'll be alert.
Oh, okay. Like, something's
I'm so
weird.
I thought I had issues, you know, but like
No, this is different. This is, I don't know. It's like it's beckoning me. Even when we're back gathering water, after the first night, there was something in the water, and it was telling me not to resist. But I don't understand. I'm gonna
Those
look at
words-
the puddle. What?
those
What?
words sound familiar, Gabe.
What's up?
Does those words try not, or what was it? Try not to resist, or was that the words?
It was like resisting is futile, I think, and then meaninglessness approaches, I believe. I'll double check that.
Mhm.
Okay, there you go.
Are those words ringing any bells for me, Gabe?
None
any
that I'm
lore.
aware of.
None that. Okay. So
Mhm.
nothing from a class related, or you know. Okay. Or
Not yours.
Yeah. Okay.
And just for clarity,
Yeah.
Meerx and Z, what exactly are you guys doing right now? So Meerx, you're crouching down. Where are you looking?
I'm looking at the puddle right now.
Okay. Z?
I'm like on the opposite side of that puddle, just looking at Meerx.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're beside her almost.
Yeah.
But like across
like-
the puddle. Gotcha.
Here's
Yeah,
puddle.
On the
Yeah, puddle
I'm
is
on the
there.
opposite side.
Pretend there's a puddle there. All right, cool. All right.
Why pretend when you can?
I knew it.
Meerx, as
Yeah,
you-
reflection there.
As you continue to look at the reflection, and see again, she just look at herself.
Hey, at least she has a reflection, you know.
You technically have one too. You're not a full vampire. Anyways, Meerx, as you continue to look at the reflection, you'll see it as you kind of approach and start demanding answers. You'll see it kind of stop, and then it'll again tell you to motion. It'll motion for you to approach it closer, as if it wants to whisper something to you.
I'm going to look up at Z, and I am just looking at him with like deep concern, but also confusion as I look back down to my reflection. I like take a deep breath, and I'll be like, I don't. You know, it usually doesn't seem like a good idea to listen to things that other people can't see, but I feel like something is following me, Z, and I just need to know. And then I lean closer, making sure I still don't touch the puddle, but my face is now inches away from this puddle as I'm like looming over top of it.
You're gonna get grabbed into the puddle. Just gone.
All right, Meerx, as you put your head closer to the puddle, see if it can. You can hear its whisper. If you know, as you approach it, as if a force outside of the puddle. You think for a moment it's C, but it can't be. He's in front of you, not behind you. You feel something with immense force shove your head into the puddle. And as your head...
I'm gonna fucking gas, like...
And as you gasp for air,
Hey.
you feel as if you might drown, as your mouth is filled with water. And in an instant, you find yourself in a different scene.
Oh, I'm
Around
scared
you,
now.
almost like you're looking through a portal, through a gate of some kind into another world. Almost like your head, and almost your body, it feels like, is underwater. And then 3 lights illuminate the darkness of the sea. And the 3 lights soon become apparent to you as 3 large eyes. And as the 3 sharp yellow eyes stare at you, a voice will beckon. A familiar voice, you recognize it. And it will go,
"Do not run from the truth, Paladin. For years, you have run from the truth. And where has that led you? Back to where you started. Paranoid, isolated, and terrified of the things you might see in the shadows that others cannot bear witness to. Your faith has steeled your resolve, but your mind, it still wavers. Your emotions and trauma weaken you. Let the truth flow through you like the waves of a great sea. Peer into the abyss and use its darkness as power. I can grant you this. I am open to helping you, but only when you're ready. Your path will soon cross with something that is far scarier than the shadows that make you tremble, and far darker than the fate of death. You will understand soon. Once more, meaninglessness approaches.
and with that, the eyes close. And you feel the water begin to flow away from you as you are pulled out from under the sea and then back to a familiar scene as your head is pulled out of the water. With Z looking over you, I imagine confused, as you just saw
Kind of, yeah.
Meerx's head just go plunging into the water. and then come back out gasping for air.
You enjoyed the swim?
As my head's like coming back out, I kind of fall back onto my ass, and I hug myself, and I look up at Z, and my eyes are wide, and I'm just like, something's watching me, Z. I don't know what it is, but it's
Okay, well-
watching me, and it wants me, and I don't know what to do.
I'll step on
Seraphim,
the-
it's not Seraphim. It was
Z.
yellow like him, but it wasn't.
Yeah, what's up?
Make an Arcana check.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm gonna step over the puddle. If I'm
I know,
standing
but
over
before you do
puddle.
that, make an Arcana check.
Okay. Oh yeah, I fucking love this shit. Show me the money. Where'd it
Man,
go? Oh,
this would be so much fun if we could see each other's faces right now.
fuck.
Right.
Yo, do I get advantage on this?
No.
Fuck.
You only
I do
get the
also-
Arcana check because of who
Yeah, I
knows,
know.
maybe your class.
Can I do a history check as well?
Negative. All right.
Oh wait.
You have
Hold
inspiration
up.
points if you would like.
I'm gonna. That's what I'm gonna.
I mean,
that's
you
what I'm gonna
do. You
use.
just seem like you really want to know.
I really want to know. Which one is it? Is it? It's not a sheet. No.
Influence.
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 Am I
How much do I have?
able to give him my inspiration point? Because I'm in so much distress right now that he's like, I need to figure out what's going on.
Sure, I'd allow that.
Yes!
I'm gonna use all 2 inspiration points then that I have from one from Meerx.
Are you okay
and
if I
one
just
from
roll for it?
Yeah, go for it. You're gonna roll a 6 right here, I believe. Okay. Well.
It's a D4,
Wait,
so I don't think you could get a 6. But
oh,
That's crazy.
all right,
Together, I almost got a 6.
with an 8,
It was an effort.
Yes, let's go 8.
the DC was, luckily for you, pretty low. But you rolled a 2, so what am I supposed to do? You know. All right. With an 8, then, as you kind of get closer to Meerx, potentially to comfort her, I'm not sure. Whatever the case, as you kind of start to move closer to her, and you go to step on the water, you look kind of instinctively look down at the puddle, because you're like, the hell was that? And as you look down, though you see your reflection before you step on it and disrupt it, you see behind it, you see a figure. Like you think like a snake.
A snake?
And it
Okay.
looks at you. And you feel, though minor, you feel a presence that is not keen on you. And you have felt a presence similar to this. It was the presence you felt when you first stepped into the archive.
Oh.
So you recognize that whatever the fuck just happened, it was probably some powerful entity.
I'm okay. I'm gonna kneel down, put both hands on like Meerx's shoulders. I'm like, faith has brought us together, and it'll keep.
What?
No,
What do
It's
you
all right.
mean? No. You know, no, you need to get off of the water. There's something in there. Z.
it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
No, it's telling me meaninglessness approaches. What is that supposed to mean?
Here, I'm gonna do something. Okay. You know how I said to never touch my book or that. I'm hoping this will work how I think it will work if somebody tries to grab my book, Gabe, or at least like hold it. would my so and so higher up kind of get involved? Would they see like visions?
Probably not.
Probably not. They wouldn't, like, you know how like, because like the book is attached to my class.
Yeah.
And if like, you know how like if like somebody tries to grab it, they'll like kind of get like burdened by it. Would that take effect?
Not really. There wouldn't be any mechanical things, at least.
But like, okay, there wouldn't be any mechanical things. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Like if somebody were to
I'm still-
grab your book and like open and flip through the pages, there would definitely be feelings of uncomfortableness.
Yeah, that's
Because your
that's what I
book is
want.
not
Yeah.
a natural book, right? But it's
Okay,
not like
okay.
it's not gonna harm anybody, and people can look through your book and be like, "The hell is this? It's a bunch of gibberish," you know?
Okay. I'm gonna put out my book and I'm like, just put your hand on this book.
No, I don't want to, Z.
It's okay. Everything will be alright.
No,
Trust me,
no. How am I supposed to know that I can even trust you?
Look.
I'm gonna scoot away. This bit getting all muddy and shit.
Have I ever done wrong to you?
No, but how am I supposed to know if you're real or not now?
You can stab me if you like.
I don't. No.
Look, I can tell you for as much as I know that I am real. I understand you're seeing things that you've never seen before. You feel like there's a
Whisper
presence.
to me. They're real.
Yes, and there's a lot more than just the one who reached out to you. You just gotta trust me on this. And I'll approach close. I'll approach closer, but I'll keep my distance this time. I'll keep my distance, knowing that she's kind of, she's
I'm gonna look at the open book. I'm gonna look back up at him.
Look, I'll tell you this. I'm not a wizard of sorts.
Then what are you?
I'm what you call a warlock. See, I made a deal, or a pact, if you so choose to call it, with an entity. Living, mind you, but not of this realm. And it gave me my powers. It allows me to do what I do. For a price. And that price has yet to be fulfilled.
I look at Z, like, still fearful, and I'm like, did you sold yourself?
I had no other options. I was desperate.
No, it'll be okay.
Ish.
I have Seraphim. But I'm rocking myself right now, and I'm like, Seraphim, where are you?
It's okay to believe. It's okay that you have a God to believe in, and that's good. 'Cause I don't, not anymore, at least. I thought the gods would help me find answers, but they didn't. So I chose that deal. I made that pact.
Who am I to judge? We're all running from something. But I don't want to run towards whatever this is, Z.
You don't have to, but from what I experience, and from many more that other people will, once it has a grasp on you, it won't let you go.
Oh, no. There has to be a way out of this. Right? There has to be.
remember what you chose your god for? For sanity, correct?
Yes. I took an oath of sanity.
Do you still believe that you're sane? Do you believe that you have no madness in you? That not every person is born with this so-called madness?
I look at Z after he says those words and my heart shatters.
It's okay. We all are born with madness. Some choose to thrive with it, some choose to bury it. It's just natural. But this world is about balance, is it not?
Yeah.
So why try to run away from the madness within you? Why try to lock it up, bury it deep within you?
I just want to be comfortable, Z.
And you can be. Madness does not make you less of a person than anybody else. Nor
You
does
see
sanity.
and hear how everyone talks to me? I know you all say that I'm crazy. You all brush me off like it's nothing, and you're hiding something from me. I know it.
Like, I am hiding stuff from you, and it's stuff that I don't have the answer for, so I hide it from the world, or try to at least. But just like you, it keeps coming back. Just like the things that are happening to you just keep coming back. I'm not saying that you should let the madness take over and have no sanity. But I'm saying that if you keep bearing it within you, that entity, whatever it be, will still keep chasing after you. It will never let you free. It will always have eyes on you, always torment you in the night, let you see visions that you don't want to see. So try to find a balance, Meerx. You can be sane and insane. It does not matter which one you choose to take over. But there's always a balance.
You saying that Seraphim's not going to take care of me?
Not saying that she won't. I'm not saying that she will.
He.
But we as mortal beings do not hold a candlelight to the gods. We are just playthings or others, to be used, to be thrown, to be laughed at. They use us for their own personal good, whether it be for their own enjoyment or for the better of the world. But they are higher ups for a reason.
I'm going to stand up and be like, I don't know. And I kind of push away your hands, holding your book. I stand up.
As
And
Meerx
be
grabs
like-
my book.
No, I grab
As you
your
grab-
hands. I push your hands away.
Okay.
Because I'm like, I'm not touching that. You've told me you're a warlock now. And like, Seraphim being like lawful good and justice and everything. Like, my world shattered. Right? And I'm just like, holy fuck, like, why was that so real? And now you're telling me things are real. And I'm like, I don't want it to be real.
You're gonna run away.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go sit on this stump, or not stump, this log. And I want to pray to Seraphim.
I'll let that happen.
You know-
I'm not gonna say anything. Go pray your prayer.
And if anything, rather than like a prayer, it's more like a cry for help. And we'd be like, Seraphim, what's happening? I thought you were able to take care of all of this. I need you. Please. I've done my best to serve you. I don't know why. Why my mind is shattering still. And now I'm crying while praying. Kind of singing out loud too. Screaming into the rain.
Go ahead and make a faith check.
This is gonna be the deciding factor, I'm gonna be honest. No, I'm serious, like, you know, yeah. It's going to be the deciding factor if Meerx can hold on longer or not. Or partially. Oh my god.
Oh,
And as you pray to your god, Meerx, hoping, seeking an answer, praying for one. Unfortunately, seems your prayer either doesn't reach your god or it falls on deaf ears. Whatever the case, Seraphim does not answer back.
I wait for a good 5 minutes in silence. And when I realize nothing's going to come and meet my silence and end it, I start to scream. I'm screaming and I'm crying and I'm upset. And I'm like, see, I think you're right.
so I'm guessing she didn't respond back to you.
He didn't answer me. And he's been answering me. Why now?
Well, there's
Is it really meaningless? Is it?
for some it could be, for others it's an answer that they so choose to have. I'm not saying for you to give up on the gods. I'm not saying for you to embrace this new entity that is hunting you down. All I'm saying is that not everything is black and white. We walk between a gray thin line between those colors, like a pendulum, where everything becomes blurred. I would say if you chose to stay with your god, if you chose to leave your god, it is a choice that you will make. Nobody else, not even another entity, not even another god, not even myself. That is your choice to make, Meerx.
I just look at Z in defeat. And I
okay.
kind of slump down against this log. And I stare at the ground. And I'm like, I don't know how much longer I can do this.
Do what exactly? Hold your faith with Seraphim?
No, not even faith, just staying attached to reality.
Well,
It's going
reality.
to keep chasing me, but I don't want it. But it's here. And it's following me.
Look, it's going to keep chasing you. There's also a reason why Seraphim may not be able to hear your answers. We are in Daboria. Maybe a domain not meant for Seraphim to listen to.
Oh, you're really gonna make Meerx crash out with that one.
But again, I chose not to care about the gods anymore. So I don't know too much of what they can and can't do. Or mind you, I don't really care what they can and can't do. But hold on to your faith for now, Meerx. Still believe in your god. Keep praying. and maybe you'll find resolve within that. It seems that you dedicated most of your life to them. And for you, this faith means everything more than it ever was for my faith in the gods.
So now you're trying to comfort her.
Yeah, basically. I'm like, oh, maybe
Maybe he
I went
just
too.
can't hear you. Maybe the line's disconnected for a moment because we're in Daboria.
Yeah, literally.
Bad reception.
So he was just like, okay, maybe I went a little bit too much into hating the gods. To somebody who all about hating the god or loving the gods. Or relies on them, you know. I'm just trying to tone it back a little bit, trying to. But like, here, if you like, I can show you a place that I go to at times. Think of it as escaping this reality and entering a new one.
What about the others?
We will only be gone for a second, trust. They won't even notice.
Okay.
Cool. Grab my hand.
Do I have to grab your hand?
You can grab my shirt. You can grab. You can grab my clothing.
I'll grab the cuff of his sleeve instead.
And I'll like to enter the library with Meerx.
All right.
I feel like I'm about to have another thing just like laugh at me. And I'm not ready for it.
All right. As you're preparing to enter the library, let's take a quick 5-minute break. Let us take a quick 5-minute break. I need to use the bathroom. Also,
Me
there's
too.
ads coming up. Also, I gotta, maybe do a couple of things in the background. Don't worry about it. Oh, actually, the
You
ads
like
were
that?
already going. Anyways, whatever.
Oh.
We'll take a break.
If I do not get an inspiration point for this, I don't know what do I have to do more.
Vienna and Pesmine are high on mushrooms.
All right. We're back.
To the
So,
library we go.
to the library you go.
Can we go
But
back to
before
them?
then, over here.
So you guys getting high on shrooms?
Yeah.
I'm debating it. I'm down.
Are you guys really just grabbing a bunch of mushrooms and just eating
No.
it?
Hold on. Set the scene.
Because I have
And then,
rules for that.
you know.
Now. There are poisonous mushrooms. All
Set the scene. We'll take it away.
right.
Not the poisonous mushrooms. Dysentery for the next 2 hours.
All right. Has been Vienna. You
Just shut out salt like crazy.
An hour passes as you guys are looking around for plants, herbs specifically, anything that is of use, as well as obviously the material deposits. But as an hour comes and goes, there is no luck in both regards. What are you guys doing? guys up to?
I'm just still looking for something. I'm wondering if, while the scene's being set, maybe I come across some sort of mushroom or plant or something.
It's Vienna. It's Vienna.
Oh, okay.
Do I spot a mushroom? Just a DM.
Make. You don't see one at least initially. You can make a nature check to look around though.
Let's see.
See if there's just some random mushroom just lying about.
Random stuff around.
What if because the nature check was so bad, she did find a mushroom, but it's gonna make her tummy hurt real bad?
Don't give away my secrets. Anyways.
Oh.
I do that sometimes, alright?
Oops, my bad.
But no, you look around, they're not too knowledgeable on this sort of stuff, you know? At least not in this area. You don't see any mushrooms in your immediate vicinity.
Aww.
All right,
That's
I'm
fine.
still looking.
All right,
Do I
go ahead and
see
make a nature
anything
check
at
for
all?
mushrooms in the area.
Oh.
God damn
Whoa.
That's
it.
There's
that's a
no
3.
way that
These-
Steph keeps getting nat ones.
What the hell?
Is there nothing wrong with her maybe for
No,
her
I'm
nature
just
die?
unlucky. This is the life I live.
Roll one more. I want to see
Oh,
this.
you're getting
Roll
rid
the
of
next
all the
one and
nat
see if
ones
it's-
now. Yeah. Only upsides from here.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
Unfortunately, you also do not find any mushrooms. And again,
Alright,
you haven't
alright,
had
so where
much
we
luck with
stay?
herbs, so.
Where do you think
well,
those guys went?
I don't know. Hopefully they're not making out.
Should we like bite your tongue? Should we like go search for them?
Well, they're
She
both
said she was gonna
hot.
yell into her hair like an hour.
You'll be fine. I know you just want Z to suck her in your blood.
Okay, come on, let's go look. I don't know, I have a weird feeling. Come.
You're so.
Yeah. Just say it. Needy. Insufferable. Come on. It's fine.
I was gonna use nicer words, but yes, needy.
I know.
As we walk, do we smell anything funky?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
We walk in the opposite direction.
Yeah,
Alright.
Let's go this way. Let's go this way.
Okay, I'm following you.
Yeah.
Right. So you guys are just walking
No.
around. Are you guys looking
Yeah.
for Meerx and
I'm
Z?
sniffing. I'm sniffing.
Yeah. She's looking for the deposit and I'm looking for them.
All right.
Or like clues, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Vienna, make a. Actually, I'll just save you guys for now because it's a bit weird the timing right now. Because you guys are going to be doing activities that's going to take a long bit of time. And those guys down there, this is all happening within like 5-10 minutes.
Oh.
So it's a bit hard, especially now that they're going to the library where time doesn't exist.
I'm standing on top of this stump just before we leave our little RP adventure. I need that to be known.
All right. As you guys start to navigate the woods once more, Pesmine this time keeping an ear out for Meerx and Z. You know, maybe they're screaming or something. Who knows? And Vienna, kind of following along, but mainly keeping an eye open, a nose ready for anything that stinks, anything that kind of screams material deposit. And as you guys are doing that, over here, not gonna lie, I wasn't gonna do this. Well, I was, but then you said, "Where's my inspiration point, Gabe?" And now I'm like, I don't know. But no, Meerx and Z, I will give you guys each an inspiration point for that
Let's go.
intense RP. Pretty good. All right.
I can't believe I actually started crying.
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
Like actual crying.
Yeah, I was like wiping my face several times throughout that.
I just had that effect
It's a
on
very
people.
Milan thing to do. I'm not
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
lie.
I have that effect on people. Make them cry.
All right.
No, not really. You make us all laugh and giggle. Hee 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 hee.
All right. Z.
Yep.
I forget already, even though it's been like a few minutes. Are you guys holding hands, or how are you guys?
No. She's
Just-
holding on my cuff of the
Gotcha.
cuff of my shirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then, as that is happening, the scene shifts in the blink of an eye, literally. Meerx, where 1 second you were in the forest, sitting atop a fallen tree stump, the next second you're hovering about a foot off the ground in a library. There's no map.
Oh
We're
my
just gonna
God.
say darkness. Wow.
The domain expansion. Oh my god.
All right, I'm gonna take away that inspiration point. All right. You find yourself in a library. Odd. You blink your eyes a couple times, Meerx. You've had visions before, but this is on a whole other scale, a whole other level. You enter a library where you can see the halls extend almost infinitely over the horizon. The halls are lined with shelves filled with books of varying shapes, sizes, covers, materials. The lighting is dim. The ceiling, if you could even call it that, is seemingly endless into a deep red sky.
I look away from it immediately. We don't like endless things here.
And as you look to see almost instinctively towards the one thing that sticks out, you notice something that stands apart from everything else. Something out of the ordinary from the endless shelves and the infinite sky. You see a pedestal. And atop it is a large, heavily bound tome. And beside it, a bell.
Where are we?
Between realities, basically. We're in another, technically, in a, what is that, a pocket dimension, Mr. GM?
Don't ask me.
I'm
You don't know.
For you to discover.
Sure.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. We're. I could at least say that we're not on Agathok
I hold
anymore.
my breath. And I look at him a little bit upset now. Like, where the fuck have you taken me?
Also, unless otherwise told, I will be assuming you are talking normally or loudly.
No, I was about to get to. I was about to really get to that. Right? No, I was about to actually get to that. As I'm saying all this, I'm gonna start whispering to Meerx about this, and it's like, hey, just a heads up, we're gonna use our very quiet voice.
Why didn't you tell me this before we came here?
Honestly, I forgot. I usually don't talk to people in here because it's only me in here.
I sigh.
But
What, is there something that's gonna kill us if we talk too loudly?
Z. For
yeah,
the clarity. The thing you are afraid of and being cautious of, it is any type of speaking. Louder is more likely, but whispering is still a role.
Okay.
Also, because you know what's going on, you know the mechanics and all that. I'll keep it a bit of a secret, but just know I am rolling dice right now constantly. I have a dice with me and I am rolling. It's if something happens at any time, I will let you guys know.
Okay. I will open up my book, grab a quill with ink, and write down. And on the paper written down, it will say, maybe we don't whisper. Maybe we just write down on the paper.
And I look at him a little bit like judgmental, my eyes squint, and I'm like gesture. I'm not saying that like, and I mouth it. I'm like, what? Like what? And then I'm gonna grab the quill from him and I'm gonna start scribbling in his book and be like, "Get me out of here," is what I write down.
I'm gonna take the book right there. Like, just let me show you something real quick in the paper. I'm gonna like hold it up there. Like, let me show you something first. And then I'm gonna write again. Just follow me.
Well, I don't know where I am, so I'll just follow Zed. Following his lead.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to the pedestal, Gabe.
All right.
I'm going to ask a question. The question that I'm gonna ask is
The book tells you where information is. So just remember when you're asking a question in quotation marks.
yeah.
Just whatever you want to know of.
Yeah.
It'll point. Meerx, you see Z approach the pedestal with the tome and kind of grab a hold of it. And it looks like he's about to open it.
Trying to think of a question to ask. Provide I would like information on all the other patrons. Mainly the ones that have to do with water.
Make
Do I roll
a charisma saving throw.
Yep.
I will say your saving grace was that that last line.
yeah. With
I was
water.
I was just
Yeah.
thinking, I was like, oh no, it's too broad. Here we go.
13. Okay. I would like to use one of my one of my D4s.
All right.
3, 16. Is that bad?
I want to make it clear the entire time. I knew damn well as he was like, I need an inspiration point. I need inspiration. At this exact moment. All right. Okay. Patrons of that relate to water?
Yeah, or that have to deal with water, or like that have water associated with them. And I guess.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. With that, then, platform. All right. What was that? 16?
16. Yep.
All right. With a 16, it is somewhat enough.
Yes.
You will
Do I
gain
get
a level of exhaustion.
Yep.
However, the tome, as you open up the tome and the pages flip, almost as if the book is thinking, pages flip and then abruptly stop on a page. And as the scribbles on top of the pages is illegible, but in some weird way you're able to understand it. So, again, you've done this a couple of times, so you're familiar with it. Though you don't understand the writing on the book, the letters, at least for that moment, become comprehensible to you, and it guides you. A set of directions towards the book or books you seek in the archive.
What section is that? Is that on B12 or is that on F32?
What?
Oh no, that's actually on Beta Omega 473, Section 9.
It's so fun. I'm gonna gesture to Meerx, to follow me. Let's go to Beta Alpha Omega, Section 34.
Right, I'm following Z, and I'm looking around as we walk very anxiously because I'm like, where are we?
You're gonna see a whole
Why do
bunch
we
of
have to be quiet?
a whole bunch of Archies just constantly moving books around.
Wait, there's a bunch of Archies just moving books
Mhm.
around.
As you
Yeah.
follow behind Z,
Oh my
you
god.
can. Oh, actually, this is going to be such a great moment. D20.
God, Pesmine.
That's crazy. D20. I'm gonna say, you know, I'll have Meerx roll for it actually. Meerx, roll
what's
just
up?
a flat D20. 10. Okay. As you follow behind Z, who seems to know how to navigate this weird labyrinthian maze of a library, you see a bunch of Archies, or at least whatever Archie is. As you see a bunch of origami-like creatures, kind of floating about. Some of them have a similar shape and appearance to how Archie was, but some of them are different shaped. You see some almost look like cranes, others like dragons, others just. You see one you think is like just a crumpled up ball floating about. And you can see that they seem to be organizing the shelves of the library. And as you continue to follow along, as you continue to follow Z, you can see that the many books, again, different shapes, sizes, colors, all that stuff. Notably, as some time, quotation marks, passes, and you approach the bookshelf in question, Z, as you go to grab a couple of the books and start reading up on it. I'm assuming, Z, you're going to be taking the next couple of minutes, quotation marks, just reading up on the stuff.
I'm actually gonna have like, is there like, I know there's gonna be tables and chairs around, right? And there should be like a table and chair. Like, can I sit down and read?
There are not.
There are not. Okay, I'm
No,
gonna adjust
you
it
just sit on the ground.
to Meerx. Yeah. I'm gonna, like, we're just gonna sit on the ground. I'm gonna gesture towards Meerx to come sit with me, and I'm gonna hand her the book for her to like open and read it about it.
Okay. And I'll do exactly just that. But I'm gonna try to sit down quietly because, you know, I'm in heavy armor.
Oh,
I don't
sorry.
know how that's gonna work out.
Correction. There are seating areas. My bad.
Oh,
Okay. We
My bad.
gesture to in the seating area.
okay. Then as I'm about to sit down, I see the seats and I look at Z like, are you for real? You're gonna make me sit on the floor? It's like what I'm thinking. Straighten up and I walk over to the tables.
He's gonna write it in his spell book. They spawned in. I did not see them before. These are new.
Just spawn.
It's crazy.
These were
I'm gonna
never
go take
here.
a seat at the table.
All right. As you guys take a seat on the table, and again, time passes. Z reading up on books. Yeah, as you just continue to read.
Yeah, I'm giving it to Meerx to read.
Okay, well, as the two of you read on patrons, otherworldly patrons, the information that you gain. First of all, what languages do you guys know?
Oh, is that prevalent for me now? Damn.
Oh, I know Common, Wicked, and Gnomish.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
sounds good.
I don't remember how to check that.
Details.
Details. I know Common and Necro.
All right. Also, languages always mattered. I just never asked the question because there was only one of you. So I just checked your languages. And if you knew them,
Oh,
I would do that accordingly. But now there's two of you reading books, and both of you have different languages, so it might adjust things.
okay.
Mhm. All right. The information that you gain is not much. There's very little, and most of it useless. It goes over a couple of patrons, most of which, judging from the dates of the books that were written, the patrons either don't exist or have been forgotten or otherwise abandoned. However, there is one who sticks out, particularly to Meerx, considering some fresh memories, some similarities. As you guys read up on a patron, simply referred to as the Leviathan King. This individual, give me one moment. Yeah. So the patron is called the Leviathan King. Some basic information about this guy, if it even has a gender, but it goes by king, so we'll just go with that. Not much is known about it. Only that he shares visions with a very select few, and all of them are typically mad or insane. His goals are uncertain. People don't know much about him. However, there are 3 noteworthy bits of information. The first is a common thing with all sightings and recordings of the Leviathan King and interactions that he's had with his warlocks or otherwise servants of some kind, which is he always talks about the end, about meaninglessness, about something that is worse than him and worse than everything else, and that there's no point being afraid about it, pretty much. Like, nothing is as worse as this thing or concept that he keeps talking about. All right. The second noteworthy bit of information is, as you might imagine, being known as the Leviathan King, he is a Leviathan of some sorts. And though Leviathans are kind of like a mythological creature almost, Leviathans are only really talked about in the oceans of Agathok. And they're basically folklore or mythology because nobody knows if they exist or not, and the only people that would know would be the ones that go out to sea. And the people that go out to sea don't come back from the sea ever. That's also why in general nobody has ever come back from deep sea travel. Doesn't happen. That's also why continental travel is assumed to be impossible, because nobody who leaves the continent of Brinvergia ever comes back to Brinvergia.
Oh.
So to call himself the King of Leviathans is noteworthy. All right?
Yep.
And the third noteworthy bit of information is, though he is a Leviathan, and though Leviathans have like their own kind of set of mythology, which I'm not going to bore you on, but you have a general understanding of it. You know that Leviathans are not, like, in terms of creature types, if anything, a Leviathan is probably a monstrosity of some kind. But the Leviathan King seems to have almost alien-like influence and power. So he's likely not just a regular-ass Leviathan. If assuming he is a
Otherworldly.
Leviathan. Yeah, there you go. But those are noteworthy bits of information.
Okay.
Outside of that, no other relevant information.
Look over at Z and I point to this section in particular. And I'm gonna be like, well, as best as I can. Okay, I have to describe this. I'm pointing at the section about the Leviathan King, and then the part about water and the seas, and I'm just like, tense. I look at Z and I'm scared to know that, like, there's written accounts of something similar that I have experienced just now. But I don't say
we're in the-
anything. And I don't write anything.
You don't write anything?
Nope.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Are we? I'm guessing we're done reading the book. Do you close the book?
Yeah, I close the book and I push it back over to you. Like I don't want anything to do with it after what I just read.
I will grab the book. I will. Is there an Archie nearby or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna give it to the Archie.
Right,
Here
you
you go.
give it to one of the constructs, who will
Yeah,
grab a
one
hold of the
constructs.
book, which is about 3 times its size, but it's able to hold it, and it will fly
That's
off.
tough.
And you will see as it approaches one of the shelves. It seems the shelf is filled, like the light, like the like it's filled with books. And you see as the Archie approaches, the shelf almost expands and kind of squishes to make room for the book as it inserts it and then flies off.
I'm looking at Z with his face where I'm like kind of surprised, like, did you see that just now? Is that normal? Is what I'm thinking, but I'm just like so confused. I'm like looking back and forth from like the shelf that had just squished. And I sigh, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, I just want to get out of here now.
Oh, I got all the information I needed, really, or gave to Meerx. I'll take her out now. We'll leave the leg, so we'll head back and ring the bell.
All right. As you guys pass the many shelves, the many statues on display, suits of armor, the odd Archie kind of floating about, you eventually return back to the quote-unquote center of the archive. You'll see ding the bell, and with no sound, you return back.
Is the information Isa mined?
No.
No.
Oh.
Did you at least gain some knowledge of what it is?
I did, and I don't like that there's knowledge written about it, which means it's existed in Brinversia or just Agathok in general.
Well, if there's written information about it, that means that other people are in the same situation as you, or could be.
Kind of hug myself again after hearing that. Like, I wouldn't want anyone else like that in that kind of situation. And then I try to push down my feelings for now after everything that had just happened. But you can still see that I am like visibly like looking defeated almost and disappointed and tired. But like all I did was just walk around with Z to everyone else's knowledge. So I'm gonna use the hex-blooded thing now. I'm gonna send a telepathic message to Pesmine, and I'm going to say on how many words? 25 words? On our way back to meeting spot. See you there. Scream loud if you need help. And that's the message I sent to Pesmine.
Oh my god, they just said something to me. They told us to go to the meeting spot. Or I have forgotten where the meeting spot is. She said to yell loud if something has happened. I will yell so they know that we're lost. Ah! We're lost! Ah! Help us! Help us!
Oh, also on our way back, I'm gonna tell Meerx as another thing. Hey, Pesmine might have the head of the Dollahan. Was it the headless horseman dude?
gonna look at him and be like, what?
Yeah, I don't know either.
So you two
Toby-
weren't trying to link up in her room after hours?
We're
Oh.
lost.
You know, speak of the devil, our
Please
tiefling.
stop screaming. We're fine.
No,
Let's
no,
go.
we're lost. We're lost.
Eventually,
That
through
means-
following the screams in the distance, you eventually meet up.
Vienna's just sitting at the floor at this point, just waiting.
Hey, sorry, I couldn't remember where the meeting spot was, so.
I look around and I'm like, you came back to the right place.
Oh, okay, well.
Thank God
That's
you're
fine.
not a geographer. Or
Yeah.
Do you guys have it? You guys have
That
any luck
makes
finding the
two
deposit?
people.
What
No.
about you guys?
No.
No luck.
Rip.
To be honest, we didn't try that much hard finding it.
Yeah, it's been like an hour and like
Yeah.
an hour and a half, maybe.
I don't know.
I'm
Maybe
gonna
we're
take a
looking in the wrong
chance.
spot.
I'm gonna the spell that's been on hold. I'm just gonna use it now. I'm gonna do the locate object now.
Alright. I did a refund the spell
1,000.
slot, so you can just do it again.
Oh, okay, you did. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I also want
That's
to
fine,
use
familiar.
divine sense after.
Whoops. Damn it. Why is that? I thought I had. I'm just gonna use no spell slot. There you go.
All right. One moment.
Can I use divine sense?
Sure, go for it.
Yeah.
It's within 60 feet of you, though, so that's not gonna help you.
Yeah, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, if
We're
you get
paranoid.
ambushed, which might happen. All right. See, as you cast a spell, nothing.
Nothing. No, like no signs of any of it. Nothing. Damn.
Nope. There's no ding.
Okay, we got.
Within the
There's no
next
ding?
10
Okay.
minutes, if there is a ding, I will tell you.
Okay, guys. We have 10 minutes. Let's run. Follow me. I'm gonna run this way.
That was the way we looked, though. Shouldn't we run a different direction?
You guys don't
didn't
need
move
to
that
actually
far. We
move
mostly-
the map. You can just tell me you're moving.
Okay.
Let's just go. Let's go this way then. Oh shit. Let's go this way.
Okay.
Come back
so you guys
out of
gonna spend the
nowhere
next
and
hour?
show orders.
Yep.
I'm gonna grab
warning.
Vienna's hand and pull her up since she's sitting on the ground to get her running with us.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Survival checks. Pesmine, are you also looking, or are you looking for herbs?
To be honest, I'm just standing there.
Wait, what? We're running away from you then?
No, like I'm following you guys, but like I'm half-ass
Oh.
looking.
Rival
Alright.
checks?
Survival checks if you are looking for the.
Oh my
Deposit.
Oh
god.
my god, Z.
I have
Oh my
locate object on. That's
Half-ass.
that's great.
Half-ass.
Period.
All right.
Locate object is happening, right? 10 minutes still.
Yep. Well, not anymore. It's 10 minutes. As 10 minutes, or more specifically, an hour passes, the located object fades. There is no ping.
Okay, guys. That means it's not within 1,000 feet of us at this moment. So we should probably move 1,000 feet more.
At this point, the rain is now subsiding. There's a light rain. But I'm assuming
Can't
you're going to
you
just
like,
keep going?
Turn into a bird or something and find
Yeah,
it from
we-
above.
We keep going.
All right, make another survival check, I guess.
You can't do that.
What?
No.
Okay.
Oh, me becoming a bird and getting a bird's eye view. I could technically do that.
No, that would save some running.
Oh, wow.
All right. And with another hour passing, Pesmine,
Oh,
as you guys are navigating, the last
Okay.
hour you were kind of half-assing it. You were like, yeah, whatever, you know. But after an hour, you go, you know what? We're not going anywhere. Maybe I should focus. And as you're all kind of navigating around, looking for any signs of undead, or anything that smells or things like that, just signs out in the wilderness for, you know, things like material deposit. One moment.
New map.
Pesmine, as you are wandering,
La 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 la.
your backpack, you feel it vibrate slightly. Something in there just moved, you think.
Is it that? Is it the head or is it?
No, the scales know that it's near its body. Duh. Guys, I think we're getting
What?
close.
Oh. Yeah, slow down.
Also, at this point, as you guys are survival checks, not perception checks, because you're looking for signs of undead, things like that, you start to see signs of footprints. Multiple. And they are somewhat fresh. So there are likely undead nearby. Or at the very least, humanoid nearby. Judging from the footprints.
Halting in my tracks.
The piece of deposit I have in my bag, I'm pretty sure it's going cuckoo because we're getting close.
Okay,
That means
we're getting
everyone should be careful. Who knows what we're going to run into? Keep your eyes open.
How about you guys go surveil this instance? I'm gonna get Archie back.
So Z, you're gonna stay where you are for an hour.
Yeah, for an hour.
Well,
All
I'm gonna run
right.
up to Pesmine and grab the piece of hair from her, and we're gonna throw it towards Z and be like, telepathic message. Just keep it with you.
Okay.
Let's go, Vienna.
Let's go.
Pesmine, let's be careful though. And
Well-
be quiet.
Alright.
Can we
Oh.
stealth?
Stealth checks if you're trying to be quiet. Perception checks to look around.
Oh fuck! It's still bad anyways.
Armor. Yep.
Oh,
Wait, stealth if I'm trying to be quiet.
Stealth if you're trying to be quiet, and perception checks if you're, you know, looking around for things like undead or,
Damn.
you know, a large material deposit, most likely.
Meerx is ruining the stealth thing, but you know.
Vienna, quiet. Like a cat. Meerx, quiet. Like a pickup truck, reversing.
He's like Mater.
like a stealth bomber.
You just
Like,
hear
come on.
click, 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 click. You see Meerx trying to like tiptoe, and just it doesn't matter. It's pretty loud.
At some point, they think Vienna has gone missing from how quiet she was.
Meerx. Backfiring like a 78 Buick.
As you guys wander the forest, getting a fair distance away from Z at this point, in an area you know that there are creatures nearby, might I add. Eventually, after a couple of minutes, walking around looking for things, trying to be quiet, the three of you eventually notice some movement up ahead.
Uh-oh.
Even though the map isn't very accurate, I'm just gonna make it more clear.
You guys see that?
I nod. I think we should go back to Z now. Or call him over. You know what? I should call him over. Right, I should call him over.
He's not there. Do it. I'll be quiet.
Gonna send the telepathic message and be like, movement here, hurry up, come.
I can't respond
And-
back to it, right?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Cool. I still got like roughly 30 minutes on the finishing this spell.
Also, Meerx, the 25 words, don't worry about that.
Uh-huh.
That's only of combat. The 25 words matters. You can use it infinite amount
Oh.
of times, so you can keep sending 25 word messages back to back to
Oh,
back.
okay.
Yeah. Just
Hurry
in
up.
combat that it becomes relevant.
Yeah. Oh.
Z, what do you do?
Hopefully get here soon.
I'm going to go into my bag. Because how long has it been since they started kind of walking around?
Nowhere near an hour.
Yeah, but how long?
It's been like maybe 10, 15 minutes.
Okay, well, that's 10, 15 minutes that I was using to cast that spell. Well, I'm going to open up my book, first take out the 10 GP worth of incense.
Yep.
I'm gonna light it up, place it on the ground carefully. With my book open, I'm gonna tear out a page and start folding the origami to make Archie again for the next hour.
All right. Sounds good. Cut back to the girls. Meerx, you said that message. Are you guys just waiting?
We should probably hide though.
Okay.
Time.
Pesmine, Vienna.
I'm in a
All right.
bush.
All right.
Am I
So-
hiding
Ambush
good?
it?
Go ahead and make
Can you guys
stealth
see me?
checks, guys.
I'm gonna ambush.
Oh no.
Here comes the paladin. 10.
Oh.
Oh come on.
Oh no.
Vienna unfortunately trips on her way over to one of the trees, but tries to play it off. Dusts herself off. She's good. She's good. Does make a bit of noise, but you guys find some trees, hide behind them, try and not stick out. As minutes continue to fly by, Pesmine and Vienna, please make me perception checks. All right. The both of you hiding, but still being aware. From where you're standing, you can just barely see in the distance, past a couple of the trees and the bushes. You can see some more movement, and it's more than one figure. They look roughly humanoid in nature, and judging from the odd movements, you can ascertain that these are likely undead. Probably zombies or skeletons or something like that. They don't seem to have detected you, and they're a bit far away. And they're pretty obscured, but you can make out just enough to recognize what they roughly are. They don't seem to be moving towards you, but just kind of walking around that area. Is there anything the
Hurry
three
up,
of you?
Z.
Is there anything you guys are going to be doing, the three of you, or are you just waiting for Z?
I'm squatting in a tree, trying not to make a sound.
Sitting in a tree. Also, I'm trying not to make a sound.
All right.
Clank, clank.
Yeah.
10 minutes pass. Then another 10 minutes. Then another 15. Then
I really
another,
hope you didn't die.
and another 10 minutes. At this point, all the way back here at sea,
There you go.
just muttering to himself, casting an invocation, casting a spell. Eventually,
building origami.
as the magic circle you've kind of scribbled down on the ground with the incense begins to finish glowing, the paper origami springs to life. And there... Oh, sorry about
No.
Hold up. There you go. Sorry about that. I just dragged his old token. There is Archie. He's back. As he springs back
Yeah.
up to life, we'll look around, look at you, kind of hold up one of its wings as if to wave. Hello.
Wait, back at him. Welcome back, bud. Okay. Oh, we got a job to do now.
At this point, it's been like 50 minutes since you got the message from Meerx to get on
Yeah.
over to where they are.
I'm gonna start heading towards them now. I'm gonna run. I'm just gonna sprint, you know, full movement.
All right, cool.
Oh god. Do we see him running up?
Yeah. You see him just run up, and then he gets to you guys pretty quickly because he's just running. And you see kind of flying behind him, floating around, following him is Archie.
Quiet. We're in the trees. There's undead nearby.
How many?
A
Don't
few.
know.
At this point,
Can
you
I-
hear a distant.
They're getting closer.
As you guys see a figure in the distance get a bit closer to you guys, but it doesn't seem. It seems to have stopped moving, as if it was hearing something. And then it seems to, after a moment of standing around, kind of turn around and start moving away from you guys once more. What do you guys do?
We fight?
Is that thing in my backpack like going super crazy now?
No.
No.
But well, actually, you've been literally standing here for almost an hour. Practically an hour. I would say that during that time, during that hour, you felt it vibrate about twice.
Okay.
Quick question.
Mhm.
If the undead's around here, right?
They're a bit further away, but yeah, they're in that general direction.
Okay. And if they were to come here, would I have coverage? And can I still see them, or?
What do you mean if they were over here?
If I somehow got them to move over here, would I have coverage? Like, could I surprise attack or something?
You'd be hidden by them, but not by much. You guys are hiding behind like tree trunks, pretty much. But they're also not very bright, typically. So the
Okay.
answer is likely, but not guaranteed.
Okay.
And yeah, they're about like 100 or so feet away from you guys, like that direction, and they're obscured right now. But at the same time, so are you. And they seem to be kind of just, because again, you guys have been standing here for about an hour, and though you're not able to see much, you're able to tell that there's at least a handful of undead at the very least. Again, it's hard to tell because you don't have very good line of sight on them. There's at least a handful of them, you think, and they seem to be kind of just clustered in that area, just kind of trudging about, just walking around.
Vienna's gonna whisper to like everyone's like, "Do y'all want to fight them?"
Do we have a reason to fight them?
Get to the material deposit?
We don't even know if it's that way though.
Do we sneak closer to them? Maybe.
We can try.
Meerx, you go last. You're kind of loud.
Oh. But
Okay,
what if...
I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
I'm gonna go first.
Right.
I'm gonna try.
At this point,
to
I'll
go
ask
first.
everybody, please snap to grid.
Okay.
Not necessarily because there's combat yet, but you are now fully aware that there is danger, and now you are encroaching on it. So
I'm gonna sneak to this tree.
there's a
Thank
tree
you.
trunk. Are you guys being quiet?
Yes, I'm
Yes.
sneaking. I'm stealthing.
Cool. Make another stealth check,
Yep.
please, as you are now moving towards them.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
One of
Uh-oh.
these is unlike the others.
Let
Fortunately,
me-
it's
let
the
me roll
one right in the front.
Let me
Vienna.
roll for Archie.
Yeah. Vienna, quiet like a cat. Behind you, Vienna, you hear clink, 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 clink. Bags moving, shoes hitting, snap like branches snapping from footsteps. Your entire group is being pretty loud.
Vienna turns to them. It's like mouth. What the fuck? Fuck, guys.
I'm like holding like all my gear and like anything that's like dangling on me. I'm trying.
Currently munching on a ration.
Come on. Okay. Do they see it? Do they hear us?
They do not seem to. From your
Okay.
line of sight, no. Not yet,
We
at
can,
least.
like-
Stealth over here again.
Oh damn.
Right. As you start to get closer, Vienna, you start to kind of move past some more trees. Your line of sight of them is improving, and you're able to see that there is definitely a handful of them. You count about 4, maybe 5. They don't seem to notice you, but their movements do seem to be slowing down, as if they are hearing something.
Fuck.
Do I notice like
There are
we see
rocks somewhere
anything
away
with
from
the
us.
deposit at all?
What's that?
Or like do I see anything that could be like the deposit, or like am I noticing anything?
You don't notice anything, but go ahead and make me a perception check.
Ooh.
Okay, that gets you something. You don't see anything that you would think would be the material deposit. However, because you're hyper vigilant right now, and you're, being more focused on perceiving than you are sneaking, that seems to help you to some degree as you start to move closer. Though subtle, as you approach the undead, you're able to smell death, which is likely coming from the undead. However, as you kind of hone in on your instincts, on your senses, amidst the smell of undeath, you get a hint of the pungent smell that you've smelled before from the material, and it is coming from that direction. It is faint, but you just smell it.
I think we're gonna have to keep going that way.
should-
Where are they right now? How far are they?
They're kind of shambling about in like this general area over here.
Estimated distance.
Can I grab a rock and throw it over here? Like away from us, basically?
You can pick up a rock and throw it. I don't know if you can throw it that far, but you can certainly
Oh.
try.
Or I can cast a minor illusion.
Oh yeah, do that.
I also can cast Minor Illusion.
But this is as far as I can. Hold on. This is as far as I can go.
Ooh.
Is
Yeah.
minor illusion 30 feet? Oh, it is.
Yeah, 30 feet.
Yeah.
It is pretty strong.
Can you... Maybe
I
you can
ca-
like
I
make it
would-
pretend
I
it's
assume
running in a
because-
certain direction.
Wait, how far
How
away
about-
are they from us?
They are about 75 or so feet away from you.
So and they're
How about
here,
this?
right?
Yeah, they're like
Sorry.
this general area over here. There's about 4 or 5, you think.
Hey, I think I have an idea, guys. I can lure away the zombies. I can just come back to you guys. How about that?
What about
I can just-
Vienna's minor illusion, though?
Yeah, I can also do it, and then I can just turn myself into a bird and fly away.
What do you guys think? What does everyone else think?
I mean,
Well, we
yeah,
can
sure,
split
go
them
for it.
up.
Oh, that's a good idea. I think maybe we can use Vienna's minor illusion to like get their attention, and then Z, you can like fly off.
We can
Smart.
toss two illusions in two different directions, and we can target them that way.
Yeah, that works too.
One of us here.
I'm gonna start making my way over to this direction over here.
Can I climb the tree?
You can try.
What role would that be? Acrobatics?
I'd say acrobatics.
Okay, I'm gonna
Sure.
climb the current tree I'm.
All right. Also, I'm gonna go grab tokens.
Okay.
There is.
Can I help Pesmine up into a tree?
You gotta
If
help
she
her.
wants.
I'm up there.
Do you want to go up, Pesmine? Uppies?
I think I'm comfortable on the ground. I'm too scared to fall out of the tree.
Oh,
Right,
I
Vienna.
just don't want you to get hit again by any of them if they come by and things go badly.
Yeah, but you know,
Vienna,
I'll
you
try
climb the tree.
to keep you safe.
Yep, I climb a tree.
my savior.
Okay. Give me a. Vienna whispers. Gives me a thumbs up when you're ready.
Oh, Vienna, since you're up the tree now, perception check,
Okay.
aerial view.
Perception.
I'm gonna be behind this tree trunk.
I have advantage.
Negative.
Oh.
Unless you have something that gives you advantage. Otherwise, no. All right. Vienna, as you kind of climb the tree, you can see better from your height. You can see that there are, in fact, 5 undead skeletons and zombies over here, kind of moping about. They seem to be kind of just a group of undead, kind of mindlessly shambling about. And you can see further down, like further past this group, way past a couple of more trees, a little bit more over the horizon. You can see barely. Again, they're kind of covered. You can see some more undead, and you can see past them. You can see there's a sort of large hill forming.
Large what?
A large hill that's kind of formed. Because right now it's
Of
been kind of
undead?
flat land, like trees
Oh.
and stuff. You can see that the ground is kind of going upwards, so you don't see past it.
Oh, but there's undead filling up all the way up there.
Yeah, but the undead are kind of seem to be moving towards the hill, but you don't see any on top of the hill.
Oh, okay. So
At
there's
least
like
from your
5 that are close, and then more further back that are moving towards the hill.
correct, or at least you think so. Again, poor visibility on the guys in the far back.
Vienna turns back and like looks at the two ladies and like just shakes her head like she's like no.
Oh,
She's
I'm
like
gonna
mouthing more.
gonna telepathically send a message to B and be like, Vienna's shaking her head. She said, I think she's saying more. So hold your spell for now. We're not ready yet.
Z will stealthily move this way as much as possible.
Okay. Ooh.
What are you guys doing?
Does Z see anything?
Nothing new. But Z, you're able to start seeing this group over here.
See, are you able to get a bird's eye view?
I can. Alright, I think I can respond.
Yeah. You hear your magic and
Here, I'll just do it now then, and I'll just won't cast a spell. I will going to be turning into a bird. Or crow, or no, a raven. I'm turning into a raven.
This reminds me of how Cassius would use Olivia to scout for us.
Except this time Z is the bird.
Yes, he is the bird.
Alright, Z. You turn into a bird.
No,
A raven.
I'll take to the skies.
Alright, are you just gonna look down? Scout
Yeah.
ahead?
So change my evolution, my thing to like what, like 60 feet in the air.
Sure.
Flying. And Archie
Oh.
too.
Aren't you just following along?
Yep.
Alright. You don't have to move your
First.
tokens. I'm
No?
just gonna assume
Alright.
you're gonna be flying around the area.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
undead are not gonna be
Flying
able
around
to
them.
reach you unless the skeletons decide to start shooting arrows at you.
Yeah, but
But as you kind of take to the skies and start flying around, you do see that the skeleton, one of the skeletons in the group, does look up and notice you, but pays you no mind.
hell
Likely
yeah.
assuming you're just another bird.
Idiot.
And as you're flying around, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Hell yeah.
Oh, which I think ravens might, birds typically have something. Right? Am I going crazy?
I think so.
No, they don't have
I
advantage.
don't have them.
I think maybe that's
No?
the
Okay.
owl. I think that's where I got confused. But it's alright, just make a flat perception check then. When I say flat, just a perception check.
19.
19.
Nice.
Alright, here's everything you see. So, you see there are clusters of undead up ahead. This is probably one of the furthest ones away from where most of them are. So it seems like your group is at the start of this area, where the undead seem to be kind of gathering. You see, there's a couple of clusters. There seems to be a good amount of distance between each one of the groups, and you think you can probably, if you guys don't make a bunch of noise, if you're at least relatively quiet and stealthy, you can probably move past them with some smart tactics like throwing a rock, making distractions like with minor illusion, things like that. The reason why I bring that up relevant is you see that the group of undead, the clusters of undead, I should say, more specifically, as you continue to fly past them, you see that there was a hill kind of descending up. However, you see that on one of the edges of this hill where it starts to form, you can see that there seems to be a hole, cave, likely. And you can see that there are a couple of undead going in and out of the cave. And as you approach it, even from where you're flying, which is like 60 feet off the ground, as you approach this cave, the smell of death is strong. And it
Yep.
seems to be coming from the cave.
Can you point out which direction it is, roughly?
That way.
That way? And how many nautical miles, not nautical, how many miles or like feet away from like the group, on the average group?
Let me check distance from where you guys are. It's about 1,000 or less feet.
1,000 or less feet? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll head back to the group as my bird. I'll descend 60 feet. I'll just do that real quick actually. Damn, I need to select one at a time. Let's go back down to 0. 0 feet. Archie will stay at 60 feet. You'll be my eyes. I'm gonna start ready. I'm gonna pick up a stick.
As a bird?
As a bird with my mouth, with my beak. And I'm gonna try to write in the dirt with the stick.
You can speak as
cave.
normal.
Oh, can I? Oh, yeah.
This image is funnier though.
I mean, hey, if you gotta do that, I'm gonna go for it. You write it down, they go, what the hell does that mean? And then you just start speaking like, what do you mean? What does it mean? It's very clear.
Yeah, we're doing that. I'm gonna write cave ahead on the ground, but like it's gonna be like mush and like garbly, you know, thick. And there, so I'm gonna point at it with my feather, with my wing. I mean, with my feather, with my wing.
Look at Vienna and Pesmine. I look down and I kind of shrug. I don't know what it says.
What do you mean?
What?
You.
It says cave ahead. Don't you read? Catch.
In the distance. The bird just speaking normal common over there, and they're like,
I think we should regroup a bit farther so we can talk comfortably. Yeah?
Yep.
I'll start leading our stealthing away.
I'm gonna stay here in case they come. I'm just gonna walk.
Give my hair to her.
I'll like.
I love that my hair's just being tossed around.
And I'll just place it in her hand and then fly back and then fly away.
She holds her out hand like, okay.
Are we safe speaking distance away?
yeah, maybe not shouting, but you can speak.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so there's a bunch of clusters. I'm just a crow, like I'm sorry, I'm just a raven on the ground, like looking up. There's a bunch of clusters of zombies. They all seem to be near a cave. They're mostly coming. They're coming in and out the cave. They're like huge waft of stench coming from that cave, so most likely the cluster is in that cave.
Were we supposed to bring back more or just find it?
We're supposed to bring back the cluster or the whole thing.
That sounds like we're walking towards our death if we go in there.
On the plus side, the zombies are stupid and they're mostly scattered around. If we if we make noises away from the cave, like loud noises, like maybe like, you know, people talking really loudly, we can lure them away from the cave and then make our way back into there.
I'm also telepathically relaying this message to Vienna, by the way. Even though she can't really, you know, respond, but just so she's in the loop too.
So you guys are having this discussion. Pesmine, your backpack vibrates once more.
Yeah, the deposit really wants to go back home to whatever's in that cave, so I suggest we keep watching it.
So I'll then change my elevation to 60 feet. And I'll fly off in this direction. And with the muster of 1,000 ravens, I will speak common and say, "Hey zombies, I'm over here. Hello, it's me, a human."
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even think about doing that. That's so smart. And the zombies go, "Roar."
I'm a human looking for some zombies. Hello, hi.
Start moving over to the very clearly human voice. I should get the other ones. The other ones are coming too. You can't see them, but they're there. There they are.
Oh, okay. As Pesmine watches this particular group, does she see any like immediate zombies in this area?
No, you see that the group that was over here seems to be moving away. You also see Vienna from your position. The zombies in the further down, back there, don't seem to hear Z. So at the very least, they're not reacting. They're still further down.
I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna fly towards the other zombies. Hey, zombies, go over here. Hello, it's me, human. And then I'm gonna fly away as quickly as possible.
So you're gonna be spending the next couple of minutes just going around trying to move the undead away. All right.
Like the
Yeah, really.
sheep.
Well,
Cool.
let's not waste a good distraction. I'm gonna start moving up
Stealth, honey, stealth.
stealthily. Should I roll for that?
Yes, please. Also,
Is there-
because Vienna has minor illusion, I'm assuming you're gonna hold that spell, and if anything starts creeping up, you're gonna try and distract.
Yes.
All right. And Meerx, you mentioned rocks. Pesmine,
Mm-hmm.
probably the same thing, just holding a stick or something or a rock. Or
Be throwing it towards Z. Makes most sense.
sounds good.
I have thaumaturgy,
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
so
Isn't that
You
like
know.
90 feet?
Oh.
no.
No, it's 30.
No,
Yeah.
it's 30 feet. Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna use that if I have to. Which
Alright.
it's a cantrip, so I can use it like a bajillion times. So
Do we have to do
Alright.
ready action, or is
No,
this
I'm just
assume we're
gonna
ready?
assume you guys have
Okay.
that stuff ready.
Got it.
All right. Well, because you guys have a sufficient amount of distractions as well as tactics, I'm not gonna go through every single group of undead, because we're gonna be here for way too long if I do that. So I'm just gonna say, two of you already made stealth checks. Z's a bird, doesn't matter. Vienna, are you gonna be, I guess, moving with the group?
Yeah, I'm gonna climb down the tree now.
All right. Then you also make a stealth check as the three of you, at the very least, spend the next couple of minutes. Try not to make too much
fuck.
noise.
Oh my god.
Try not to make too much noise. As you
Question:
are.
Is there any like cliff nearby or like like big ditch I can like lure these zombies to?
None
I
that you
see.
can see immediately, at least.
Okay. I'm gonna bring
Pour
those
some
zombies
oil
like
and set them on fire, baby.
I don't. Oh wait, maybe I have oil. Hold up, I might actually have oil.
You are a bird.
I have 7 flasks of oil. Zombies are toast.
But you're a bird.
But you're a
That's fine.
bird.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
He has a beak.
Yeah, but how am I gonna
Doesn't have
I
the
don't
bag,
actually
though.
have the the bag is
Aw.
like melded into my body.
Yeah.
Just start sweating oil like a platypus sweating its milk.
All right. And as you guys spend the next couple of minutes navigating past the groups of undead, fortunately, with your distractions, with Z kind of herding the zombies away, unfortunately, you guys are a little bit loud. Not terrible, but loud. But fortunately, with a thaumaturgy, with some minor illusion and some rocks, you were able to move the one group that detected you away until eventually you approach where the smell of death comes from. A cave. I'm assuming Z, you will be rejoining them after?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to lure these groups of zombies as far away as possible so they don't like wander back.
All right. One moment. All right. I'm just gonna move you guys over here to make it easier. All right. You guys are near the entrance to the cave. It is, as you might expect, dark in the cave. You don't see much. However, those of you with dark vision, which is 2 of you, let me actually see. Are you guys going into the entrance yet, or just standing outside of it, just ready?
I think.
Go for it. You go for it.
Oh, I was gonna say, I think we should like stand, safely away until we're all here and ready to go in, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So wait for Z safely.
So Z, eventually, I imagine you regroup with them.
Yep.
All right. You regroup with them
Cool.
as a bird.
Awesome. I have a question. Can I do magical cunning as a bird to regain a spell slot? I just posted in chat.
Negative, but you could just take a minute when you. Unless you don't want to turn away from a bird.
I don't want to turn away from a bird for now.
I
Maybe
don't
a
think
bird.
so then. I'll have to double
Damn.
check, but I don't think you can.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, no, you're just a bird. A bird
Just a
with some extra things, like you gain some temporary hit points, which I think is like 2.
Yeah, I'll take those 2 temporary hit points.
Yeah, honestly, I should probably give that to you. And then you can speak, and this polymorph spell doesn't require concentration.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's 2
Speaking
temporary hit
bird.
points. So let me
I was speaking
10
bird,
temporary hit
y'all.
points?
2
Oh,
temp.
2, okay.
All right.
I'm gonna turn to about, how tall is the cave? Like 10 feet?
It's about like 15,
Okay, I'm gonna
like
change my
the size of the hole.
Yeah.
Or
Like
hold
10,
up,
like
hold
10
up,
feet up.
hold up.
Like,
Let me give you an actual. No, okay. I thought that was a bit odd. I don't know. No, it's 20 feet.
20 feet. Okay. Cool. I'm just gonna go down to big 10 feet so I can go into the cave when we're all ready.
Okay, wait. Before we go in, I'm gonna. I don't know if I can, but it would be cool if I could. Give us all a speech and inspire us.
Yeah, go for it. You can. I don't know why. Why wouldn't you be?
I'm not the rule maker here.
Oh, is it only for like certain like
Just
like,
a
at
just a
certain times you
speech.
can-
No, like my big one. I want to alt.
Which one?
Where even is it? This guy.
Inspiring leader.
Yeah.
The feet?
Yeah.
That's only on a short or long rest.
Damn.
That's whenever you guys finish a rest.
Before we go in.
Short rest is an hour. A long rest, I wouldn't think about it.
Yeah, no, short rest.
8 hours in front of this cave, guys.
You are
Take a nap.
currently in dangerous territory.
Oh
So
my god, y'all.
just be aware of that. You still want to take the short rest with the undead going in and out of the cave currently?
This isn't my choice. It's the group effort here.
No, we're not really taking a rest now. We're in too deep.
Yeah, I feel like it's too risky.
Alright.
I just feel like I could give the other group time to come back.
The chances of you getting a successful short rest currently where you are is possible, but it's definitely risky. And by risky, I mean risky of being attacked in the middle of it.
Do you guys think we need a short rest?
I know, but I think it was mainly to get the temporary hit points that Pesmine can give us after with the inspiring leader. Yeah.
Like, if you guys want, I can still try to. I can try to distract more zombies as you guys get the short rest.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind attempting just because I could get I can get my one channel divinity back on a short rest.
Okay, yeah, if that's useful,
And
yeah.
then yeah, then I can have divine sense going so I can locate undead nearby before we go in for a fight.
Which will just be pinging me all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. As one of them at least.
I'm gonna move your
Yeah.
tokens
Oh, okay.
because
Okay,
that's
okay.
up. So
Yeah.
finish up stuff. Alright.
Gotcha, gotcha.
3, 2, 1.
Oh my god, we're gone.
You're gone. Where are you? You're here.
Map loading. Okay. Oh, the map is called Material Deposit. I think we're in the right place, guys.
Yay!
You guys load?
Yeah, I'm loaded now.
Should be. It's a,
Mhm.
Waiting for.
there's the
Oh.
cave entrance right there.
I can't see shit because I don't have dark vision.
Oh,
L.
it's fine. It's technically still there's still light out, but the cave is dark, so that's why I have the.
Oh, okay. What would we need to do in order to try to get a safe short rest? Or is it just you roll dice to see if it happens safely or not?
Well, I'll have to roll dice to see if you get detected by the many undead lingering around.
Right.
But to even try to do a short rest, you would have to obscure yourself good enough for an hour, whether that's hanging on trees for an hour or doing something else. I don't know, D&D. Whatever you can come up with.
If they are going to the next hour take a short rest, I would like to at that moment distract more zombies out of the cave and lure them once they're hidden, or like hey zombie, and just keep
It could
luring
be
out more.
if there's like a tall tree nearby,
But
climb up it.
I think there's a zombie in that cave, if I'm not mistaken. I think some real
Oh,
zombies.
standing where you are. Wait, hold up. Raven, what's your dark vision? Oh, you don't have one.
My dark vision as Z is 120 feet. I don't know if I
but
get
you're
that vision.
You're a raven right now.
Oh, there's the vision not. Oh, there's
No,
not come through
you're a
as well?
bird.
Oh,
You're not a damn Imperial Warlock, you're a bird.
wait, does ravens don't have dark vision? That's
No.
crazy. What?
Owl
They
That's-
hoot
don't.
hoot.
That's crazy.
Nope.
Okay, well, older. That's fine.
Crows,
Um,
ravens, they don't.
Bro, my bad. Someone was in the bathroom. I had to wait. Almost peed my pants, bro.
You're
Oh,
good.
welcome back, welcome back.
Thank you.
Don't,
We're thinking of hiding in a
no,
tree
short
to
rest.
short rest, and then Z distracts
where's
while we
the-
do so so we can do whatever we need to do.
I think it's worth the extra hit points I can give.
Yeah, I'm down. If,
Okay.
as long as we can get into like a high tree somewhere with like decent coverage, I think we can do it safely, hopefully.
Mhm.
Alright. So you guys are gonna find a tree, try and climb it as
Mhm.
best as you can. Good tall
Mhm.
tree, preferably. One with
Yep.
more
Lots of
visibility
leaves.
so you can obscure yourself.
Exactly.
And then Z during this hour is going to be flying around in case any zombies or undead get too close, kind of try and steer them away.
I'm gonna be right here at the beginning of the cave, at the front of the cave. I'm gonna go, hey zombie.
Oh my god.
It's me, a human, and try to lure out any zombies that are like at the.
Are you doing this
The front of the
now
caves.
or after they get on top of the tree?
After they get on top of the tree.
Cool. So I'm going to move you guys over here. And I'm going to have to ask you guys to make acrobatics checks.
Okay.
Oh god.
Is Archie following you? I'm guessing the whole time, Z?
Wait, I'll
Can I
Yeah,
use
Archie,
my
can I
go
athletics
up
instead?
first? Can I go up first?
Sure.
Okay. And once I'm up there, can I help anyone? Can I help them? Like specifically Pesmine.
That's crazy, but I love you,
Give me
bro.
a
Thanks for thinking of
second.
me.
Because if Meerx falls, she falls. I got the strength for that.
Not with all her heavy armor.
Nuh-uh. Pesmine, I can handle it. She packed
Yeah,
cake,
athletics.
but-
Sorry.
Sorry.
And
I
we'll,
can do athletics?
yeah, you guys can do athletics. Normally it's athletics, but if you're nimble enough, you can do acrobatics. And sorry, did you guys say you wanted to do something else? I was mid looking.
I would say, can I help Pesmine up since I'm up there first?
Um,
I'll help too.
Give her advantage?
if you guys have the skill proficiency,
I have proficiency in athletics.
yeah, you both do. Cool. Yeah, either one of you can help Pesmine. So Pesmine, roll with advantage, which is a good thing because you got a 3.
Yeah, Miss Girl,
That's
you
actually-
better not fail us. Oh
That's
my god.
crazy.
That's a 7. Pesmine, you climb up the tree. You kind of slip, even despite Vienna kind of trying to help you out. Fortunately,
Oh, Dad
no
helped me out
zombies
too.
detect you, so feel free to make another athletics check.
Miss Girl.
With advantage.
She is not-
Surely you have to roll
She is
high
not-
eventually, right?
She is not getting higher than a 10.
Oh,
Yeah, I haven't seen stuff get
This
higher than a
is-
10 this session.
All right, let me double
Yeah,
check.
with
Let me double check.
Babe,
That's
Watch the same thing because she's apart.
Athletics.
It'd be broken again, like it happened to me.
no, that's
Oh,
that's
shit.
higher. It's just
Yeah.
bad luck.
That's
She's just
great.
falling.
This is I'm rolling right now, but this is bad luck. All right.
I'm
Anyways.
helping every time, baby girl.
Cool. Anyways, eventually using with the two built different people, they eventually get Pesmine, and they just after Pesmine, you kind of struggle to go up the tree. You go, "Ah, this is not what I'm good at. Eventually, they kind of just grab a hold of you and just lift you with their.
This is
dude.
so accurate to real life. I'm not gonna lie.
Vienna's just up there trying to pull her up.
A similar experience hopping a fence in my youth.
That's like, girl, oh my
no.
god.
All right. Eventually, you guys all get on top of the tree. And at this point, Z, I'm guessing you're screaming. Z?
Oh, sorry.
At this point, you're screaming into the cave.
Yeah. They're all up in the tree hiding, right?
Cool. One moment.
500 zombies start swarming out.
Well,
Oh, let me change
You're
my elevation
shouting,
real
right?
quick. I'm shouting. As I'm shouting, I'm changing my elevation to 60 feet in the air.
You better be careful for any
Cool.
ranged attackers.
Hey, zombie.
One moment. I need to,
Yeah.
as you might imagine, move a lot of guys.
Oh god.
As you guys are in the trees, go ahead and make stealth checks, please.
Oh my
Oh
god.
Oh my god.
With
Oh,
advantage, because
please.
you do have elevation.
Oh, please.
So I just rolled twice.
Yeah, Meerx.
Yeah, just roll
Meerx actually
twice.
doesn't
Meerx
roll
will just take your
twice.
first roll, which was
which is a 12.
10. Yeah, 12. That's a 12, a 14, and a 12. Cool. Fortunately, actually, is it fortunately? Yes.
No,
Fortunately,
21.
you
Oh.
rolled, though not particularly high, more than enough. As you guys
Ooh.
see a large group of undead slowly start shambling out of the cave, some more faster than others. I'm assuming Z is just kind of floating up above.
Yeah, 60 feet. I changed the
60 feet.
elevation real
Are
quick.
you moving these guys
Yeah.
away? Because there's
Yeah, I'm moving these guys.
yeah,
They're
there's
gone.
a
They're-
couple of them. There's a couple of them.
I'm so terrified about what we're walking into.
All right, and you
Well,
take the
now you
next
should
hour
be.
just kind of moving them around, or among
Yeah,
other things. But
moved
you take at least the next couple of minutes getting these guys away.
Yeah. I'll take these a couple away, come back, go a little bit deeper, go, hey, zombies, and I'll do the same thing.
All right, these guys are gone, lost in the forest, and then you go back and you do it again.
Yeah, do it again. I'll change my elevation down to 10, like 15 feet, because I think it's 20 feet high. I'll do it again, and then as I'm doing it, as I'm saying it, I'm gonna be going out.
How deep are you going into the cave? I need to know. Because
maybe
you
like
are
80
you are
feet in the
blind at this point, going to the darkness
Yeah.
of the cave.
80 feet.
80 feet.
I'll have
so...
Archie. Yeah, I'll have Archie guide me, because I think he has the capability of seeing.
So like about here.
Oh, let's make it 120, like 130 maybe. Yeah. I'll have Archie
All right.
guide me.
So you get to
Yeah.
about here,
Yeah.
give or take.
Yeah.
This general area, and then you shout.
Yeah. And I shout as loud, hopefully it echoes through the cave.
All right. Let me move these guys now.
And I'll do this, and I'll do the same.
Sorry, give me a moment. Let me just
Yeah, no, no worries.
let me just I'll unhide them too, so you can really see what was in here. As you see a large group of undead start to come out again.
Oh god.
I'll look at them as far away as possible.
Okay. You take some more time moving around. The entire time that you guys are just chilling over here, you see Z as a bird go and shout. You hear it echo through the cave, and then you see like 6+ undead come out. And then after like about a half hour of you guys just resting, Z comes back, does it again, and like 9 more come out.
Oh my god. You're saying we could have walked into that and you would have just unleashed hell on us?
Hey, but look, you guys
No
were
comment.
smart. You guys look, now you don't have to deal with that. That's D&D.
Am I able to do it one more time?
At this point, it would have been close to an hour. You can do it. You can try, but
Okay, I'm gonna go over to the guys that are hiding in the tree. I'm like, guys, I'm gonna do this one more time. Just one more time. I feel like there's an extra bit of zombies in there. They're in the back. I'm just gonna grab them.
Whoa.
I
Steph's
don't say
touching
anything. I just give a
something.
thumbs up.
No, I do not. I did not take a
I
short
don't
rest.
think so.
Yeah, I did not take a.
Oh.
Well, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter if you take a short rest. It's when she takes a
Oh.
short rest, but you have to be near her.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna be doing the thing that you want to do right now, you won't be near the
I
end.
mean, I'm not gonna give it until we're all together. Like, I'm sure it doesn't have to be the second I open my eyes.
It's after a short rest, so I think it has to be within that time frame.
It's pretty
Um,
crazy.
That's
Um,
fine.
well, if-
That way, that's fine. But just so you know,
I'm
Z,
gonna-
going into the cave.
Mhm.
Again, you don't have dark vision. It's dark in there, and Archie has blind sight, which you can kind of
Yeah.
clutch upon. But a reminder: the blind sight, it's 10 feet.
Yeah.
Can I give him the lamp to carry in his mouth or something?
Or in my talons? Oh, in my
Or in
talons.
the talons. Yeah.
Oh,
Can you do that?
That's big brain. Not even being
Sure,
smart.
I mean, yeah,
going
you can do
I
that.
fucking snatch up Z while Pesmine's giving the speech.
You're choking me.
Whoa, I'm not giving any speech right now. What are you guys talking about?
You
What?
can, no, you can give the speech now, and I'll get the temporary hit points for the bird. which
Okay,
is
but I really
whatever.
wanted to give like a long-winded speech.
Okay.
You can do that. Go for it. Yeah, go for it.
Yap, just yap away, girl.
Go.
All right, you guys
Alright.
succeed a short rest, thankfully.
Hey.
I'm gonna tell you guys something very important that my mom once told to me. Are you guys ready for this?
I nod eagerly.
Sure.
I'm being choked out right now. Like, as a crow.
Oh, I let go of you a little bit.
Alright.
Place you on Pesmine's lap.
My mom, a confident, strong woman, once told me that you need to get your fucking ass up and work. It seems like nobody wants to work these days. And that's the best advice she gave to me, a woman in business. And so I want you
Business though, you're
to know-
you're a lawyer.
I want you guys to know that we can accomplish this. Feel powerful. Feel strong. All right, amen. Everybody say amen.
I'm not saying amen.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. What does that mean?
It's Kim Kardashian's.
I
No,
know.
no, no. I mean like the
Oh, okay.
amen one.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. Your mama farmer, just Kim Kardashian in this world.
Vienna's like, that sounds a lot like Lady K.
Who?
My mother was very famous.
Huh. Your mom, I
Yeah,
know.
wait.
My mom.
All right.
I can't wait. I can't wait
But
to get
that
a lawsuit
riveting
on
speech.
from Kim K.
Pesmine, you're using Inspiring Leader then?
Yeah. Let me press
Yeah.
the button. I got you. Do I have to
Cool.
press
This
the
girl's,
button?
You
this girl's
do.
gonna have like
What the
how many
hell?
hit points? 4 now. Gain
Four
4 stuff.
That's so funny.
I lo-
Why did it
I love-
do that? Did it
I
ask you
think
to do it?
Pesmine's
Pesmine, you there?
What? I just thought I was supposed to click the button.
I think Pesmine's physical
Why does
token,
it
like
say
her whole token,
stop?
is broken.
Yeah, because before I click it, it says 8.
Who's an
Hit
ability
points.
mod? Plus stuff. When you hover over it.
It literally says when you finish a short or long rest, give a whatever. When you do so, choose up to 6 allies,
Yeah,
include
can
yourself,
you-
30 feet of you.
Do that again? Like, just press use on it? Why does it say stuff?
The chosen creatures each gain 8 temporary hit points.
I think I know why.
What to do?
That's fine. That's broken then. All right, I see why that happens. All right, yeah, but it's 8. All right, so everybody gains 8 temporary hit points.
Cool. The bird now has.
8?
pretty
Didn't we
good.
get 10 last time?
No, I don't think
Oh.
so.
No, it should have been 8 last time, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember it
That should be
being
8.
10. I'm pretty sure it was 8. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And Z, in your case, your temp hit points just changes to 8 because
Let's
that
go.
temp HP doesn't stack, but you can choose which one
Yeah.
you want.
I'm choosing the.
Fair enough. As a bird, a fragile bird, yeah.
Okay, cool. After that speech, Z's gonna take the lantern. He's gonna ignite the
It's in
lantern.
your inventory now.
Yes, there it is. And I'm gonna leave Archie behind this time.
All right.
Just got him back, can't lose him again.
Give me a moment
can't
then.
lose him again. Oh,
Let me
oh.
set it to nighttime. His vision. 'Cause
Oh.
now you're
Meerx is
actually
tearing up a little bit after Pesmine's speech.
It was quite beautiful.
It really was.
all right.
Truly inspiring.
Z, you are free to move.
I cannot.
I will. Yeah, give me a
Okay,
second.
wait, is it nighttime now? Do I also get dark vision?
It's nighttime in the cave, essentially. Like,
Oh, okay.
there's no way I could do the vision properly, so I'm just doing it this way. But you guys outside can
Oh,
still
there's a-
see.
There's a fork in the road. I'm gonna go down this fork in the road.
A tiny, skinny one.
Oh, that opens up huge.
Wait, where
Oh.
did everyone go?
It's just a pillar. What's up, Toby?
Oh, it is just a.
Oh, what was that?
Oh yeah, yeah, Toby, you lose dark vision because it's nighttime, so you don't see anybody. You don't have dark vision. You're a human.
I have dark vision.
You have to
You have dark vision?
change
How do you
your
have-
active sight.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm blind.
Oh, I thought it's active. Whoops, my bad.
You're good. You get as you
Oh,
get to that point, Z.
Yeah.
The lights illuminates on a zombie.
Hey, zombies! It's just me, a human. Come out and play. And I'm screaming this at the top of my lungs.
All right. Eventually,
Oh god, no, they're coming fast. I'm flying as fast.
they start running.
Zooming.
I'm
All right.
flying away.
And you take the next like 20 or so minutes just leading them out again, I imagine.
Yeah.
Zombie 15, it says.
What are you talking about? Don't worry about that. All right, and you lead them away.
Yeah, and I'll come back. And I'm like, hey guys, you want me to keep doing this, or do you want to actually go in the cave now?
I mean, it doesn't hurt for you to scout.
Okay, I'll go scout. Back in the cave I go.
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna-
Good boy.
Actually, no, just keep going. Give me a moment. I need to.
Yeah.
Is this just the cave wall entire here?
I don't know. I haven't
I'm-
explored that area yet.
Then he turns down a left path in the cave, and an Indiana Jones style trap shoots the bird straight through the heart, and he is dead.
As you get to that point,
Yeah.
and you see the toes of another one over there.
Hey, zombies.
All
Come
right.
out and play. You know what? I'm gonna pass by here, see what's over here. You know, as I'm doing this. Okay, that leads up. We'll lead up these zombies as well.
All right. As you fly outside the cave, no zombies
How
leave.
many?
No zombies.
Oh.
There were all these bastards. Yeah.
Protecting it.
Okay. What's up here then? So it means that they're protecting the things nearby. Here.
All right, I'm just gonna fucking. Yeah, let me just reveal all the fucking fog of war for you. There you go.
You might as well.
It's over here.
Oh my god. All right. One thing I will say is, as you're approaching this area, or just
Yeah.
this general area over here, again, the smell of death is getting stronger and stronger.
Okay.
Another thing too, because you're illuminating it, as you get to like this area, you notice that the
ground.
the environment, like the area of the cave, begins to change. As you see that the ground looks almost oddly colored and like a purplish color, and you see that the walls begin to crystallize almost, as it
Okay.
begins more sharp and jagged and almost like obsidian.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Oh, more zombies.
There's more zombies. And as you get to here, hold up. Fog. You see. Oh, hold up. Forgot to move that guy. You see these group of zombies, kind of
Mhm.
clustered around themselves, kind of somewhat fighting each other. Almost looks like they're fighting each other. As you can see over here, there looks to be a sort of cave-in. And they seem to be
Oh,
kind
okay.
of clawing at the cave-in, at the ground. And these two in the back are kind of shoving each other. You kind of hear like, "Roar, roar, roar."
Okay.
One of these two are they're fighting each other. They turn to look at the bird holding up a fucking
Holding up.
lamp.
Hello there. Did they start approaching me?
I knew I knew he was making a roll.
They do not.
No, they do not. Okay, okay,
They
cool.
seem to be
cool,
more
cool.
interested in each other and the cave-in.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to the guys. I'm like, hey, I have a plan. Okay. I have some information. There are about like 5 zombies left. Actually, hold up. Let me just go double check that again. I'll fly back real quick.
Oh my god.
Oh
Right.
my god.
You fly back, and then you fly back to the group. There's 5 dudes.
There's 5 dudes. Okay, I was right. I actually forgot how many.
And now I'm gonna tell you, as you're walking back, you get sniped. No, I'm joking. All right.
Imagine if it did. That was so great.
I would imagine that.
There are 5 dudes. I tried everything to get their attention. They're more concerned about a cave in the cave. We can take them off and we can take them out in one shot.
I look at the girls, give them a nod.
But
Okay. Let's go. We're free to move in the cave now. There are no zombies except for those 5 at the end.
I have a few questions before we go in though. I have holy water on me still. If I, put holy water on Vienna's fists or her nail things, like dipping, would that apply radiant damage on her hits?
You gotta bless her like you're a priest and you get the palm leaves and you're like, I plus 2 holy damage.
good.
Let me double check the rules for dip.
It says weapon. If your fists are your weapons, right?
Well, I'm also actually wearing nails.
Yeah.
Oh, the
I would
nails.
say sure.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay, Vienna. Holy water's not going to hurt you, right? Because then I take out
Doesn't
my holy
that
water
only
from my
last?
bandolier.
Doesn't that only last
when I
for?
walk into a church.
Doesn't that only happen? Or doesn't that only last for a certain number of rounds?
Correct. This
So
would be a
shouldn't you just
coating
give it-
almost. It's a really bad
Yeah.
coating because it's not intended to be a coating.
Mhm.
But you can hit it for like 2 attacks.
Yeah. So shouldn't you just give it to her and let her dip it since it's a bonus action to dip her weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not an actual item, but I do give you the holy water. And it'll be like
Can I give you the item? Ah, shit.
no. It's
I
just
guess I'll
in
give
my...
that to Vienna next time.
Yeah, so it's all good. Like, give that to Vienna. Like,
Or-
probably better that you have this instead of poison for your nails.
Ooh, fancy water.
You can use it whenever you think it's good to, because it's a bonus action, so... There you go.
Bonus
you have
action to coat it, assuming you have the item in your hand. Keep that in mind. However, fortunately, a monk, their hands are their weapons. So,
Pretty fast.
You can just say, Vienna, you hold the holy water if you plan to coat it afterwards.
Yeah, I do.
All right. There's no macro for it, so you'll just have to kind of remember you got that.
How about my note?
All right. Then with that, do you all descend into the cave?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. You guys climb down the tree. Ready your weapons. Ready your holy water in your hand. Ready your tools. As you ready yourselves to get into the cave, that is where we're going to call it a session. As we are over time.
Mm-hmm.
Made up for last week. There you go. All right. But that's where we're going to call it here. Next session will be session 11.
Oh.
we are nearing the end.
Almost done.
Yeah.
That we are.
We're
Nora.
we're breezing right through this.
There it is. And hey, now you won't have to
We're doing-
fight 20 plus zombies.
We would have been so low on resources if we had to do that.
Yeah.
I was gonna make like wall-based
so
Molotov
smart.
cocktails.
There you go.
I have claw.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
we, we,
so
we,
smart.
we do lose the priest side quest, you know, of collecting zombie heads.
Fuck it, bro.
Oh, we don't have a carriage to fucking carry those things back,
Yeah.
so
That's fair. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But thanks for playing, everybody. Hope you guys have fun.
Thanks for the session.
Thank
Mhm.
you.
All right. Well, if you guys are gonna stick around, we can chat. But it's late, so I'll talk to you guys whenever.
Mhm.
Talk to you later.
All right.
Bye,
Take care,
stream.
everybody.
Bye,
Bye,
stream. You
stream.
can find us. You can
Bye,
find us at
stream.
www.agathok.com.
I don't think that's we've already established. That's not a thing. All right. Anyways, take care, everyone.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.